Welcome, Ben. So nice to meet you. Thanks for coming. I think it should be a great panel tonight. I was wondering if you could tell me a little bit about what you do at BitGo and a little bit more about how BitGo's going.
Yeah, sure. So I'm the CTO at BitGo. So I work on the tech, on research and development. I also grow the team there. We're about 40 people strong on the engineering and product team right now. Actually, it's a bit more than that because we recently been hiring pretty quickly. BitGo is a company which works on protecting digital assets, and that's making digital assets more trustable by everyone. So we've been around since 2013. I joined after the Mt. Gox hack.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that was a very important point. I'd been into Bitcoin for a while.
Yeah.
Been working on many little projects at the time. Bitcoin was all about potential then, and everyone was working on different things. Instant transactions, for instance. Machine-to-machine payments, paywalls, and all the like.
So what year did Mt. Gox happen?
It happened in 2013.
I thought so, yeah. I remember having a Bitcoin panel then, and it was just after it happened.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So yeah, that would have been a big deal then.
It was because I couldn't keep the press out. All this press wanted to come, whereas these days it doesn't seem to be that trending.
It was one of the largest events at the time, and pretty much ended one of those hype cycles.
Yes.
So I was working on a wallet of my own prior to that, and I noticed that BitGo was well funded in the space, so I decided to get in touch with Mike, CEO, and be a part of that.
Right. Fantastic. And so what do you see working at BitGo that some of the potential issues and risks and problems around security are just generally in the crypto blockchain world?
Yeah, so BitGo is we pioneered the first multi-signature wallet, web wallet, back when we started.
Yes.
And it was, so we've been around in the security space for a while. One of the biggest challenges has always been in how to deal with key security.
Right.
So cryptographic keys are, very sensitive in that once stolen, you might not even know if it's been stolen. So that's the first thing. And next, many people are not exactly well trained to secure these pieces of data in their own computers.
Yeah.
And a big part of Bitcoin and cryptocurrency is that they used to say you can be your own bank, but that has technical challenges as well. So multi-sig does mitigate some of this, but making sure that nobody gets into your computer and gets your keys has been a problem that we've been trying to deal with for a while.
Right.
So going forward, these attackers, they've gotten more and more sophisticated. They've gone after many other exchanges as well, and I think that this challenge will remain to be the case for some time.
Right. So we're sort of only halfway there, or maybe not even halfway there.
Well, yeah, I feel like there's so much potential for digital currency, but we're still really early in terms of not just adoption of technology, but also in the security aspect. Till you wouldn't say, so take a hedge fund trader that wants to get into buy some Bitcoin, buy some Ethereum. Now they have to worry still about how am I going to secure these things?
Yes.
If they wanted to get an exposure in gold or precious metals, there's many very mature ways of doing that today. Okay. But for them right now, it's still a big discussion.
It's like the Wild West, really, almost.
A little bit, and I mean the fact that we're still having to make this discussion and that people are still worried about it is telling us that we haven't really got there yet.
Yes. I had David Husby on another security panel, and he was from Hyperledger, and he was saying how people don't pay enough attention to the security piece, which sort of is shocking to me, really, when you consider that on the ordinary security, on ordinary tech, we're always being hacked and all these issues are happening.
Yeah.
So it seems like it would be like a pretty high priority. But I'm sure you guys are doing, you've been around for so long, you're obviously more experienced and doing what you can there, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, we're doing our best. I think that things are better off than when we started 5 years ago. We don't see as many exchanges getting hacked, despite that, the amount at stake here being so much larger.
Yes.
So we've made some progress.
Right.
At the same time, we can still see that throughout the industry, and whenever people are still new, and the technology is not yet proven. Just 2 years ago, when Ethereum still had many flaws in, well, not Ethereum itself, but many smart contracts were not fully thought out yet.
Yes, yeah.
And that's okay. It's all part of, hardening the system.
Yeah.
And I think people should be aware of it. So awareness is the number one, being aware this is a risk that you're taking,
Yes.
before they can then move on to taking action and doing something about that.
Look, thanks so much for coming tonight. I think it's going to be a really interesting discussion.
Oh, yeah.
And all the people at Burning Man will just have to suffer because they're going to miss it.
Yeah. They'll. I hope they're having a great time.
Yes.
We're here to make everyone feel safe wherever they are.
Yeah, exactly. Thanks again, Ben.
Great.
Okay.